Hey everyone, I'm Kim. I'm a designer at Santiment, and I'd love to walk you through some recent updates we've just published to our product, Sandbase. Right now you're looking at the cash flow page. Some of you might be familiar with this, but it looks a little bit different. We're introducing some new aesthetics and a top navigation bar here. And there's a few other improvements we're working on, but hopefully it's getting better and better all the time. But today, I'd like to focus on a new feature here. You can now click on these rows and bring up a detail page for each project that we have. And by the way, we are going to be introducing a lot more projects. We've got a lot more data, many more projects that we're not showing yet, but we will be getting out there soon, so keep an eye out for that. But for the time being, here we go. We've got a basic price chart for each one might be familiar with, and we are also offering 4 categories of metrics that you can click on and lay over the chart to get some interesting patterns and insights. So things like volume and market cap, some familiar metrics. But we also introduced this new one, GitHub activity, and this is proving to be rather interesting. In fact, just over the last day or two, we've had an interesting talk in our Slack about GitHub activity. It seems there are other sources of this data as well, but they're proving to be not quite accurate in how they measure it. So we think our methodology is a little bit more sound and something to keep in mind when you're looking at data sources out there. So take a look at this one. You might see some interesting things going on here. We also have introduced a Twitter feed. This is our first social one. We've got several more that we're working on, but Twitter is the first one, so we wanted to get it out there, see what you guys think. Sometimes it's interesting. This measures Twitter followers, by the way, how many followers are joining the project. And sometimes it's interesting to see movement and spikes there. But finally, we are introducing some blockchain metrics, and we pull these directly from the Ethereum blockchain now. Burn rate, transaction volume. For instance, one thing we've noticed is sometimes when large token holders might sit on their coins for a while and then move them to an exchange suddenly or move them somewhere else. Activity like this can sometimes be interesting to see, or can jump out at you in a chart like this. Although when you click on it, you might notice it's kind of tough to see what's going on at first. We've noticed that as we put this data up on these charts that certain outlying events can make things a little difficult to see. So we built this little widget where you can remove them if you want to, or you could look at just the outliers. For instance, like this, you can see these kind of events happening, or you can take a look at the chart without them and get a totally different picture. So feel free to play around with these. Transaction volume works in a similar way. You can see the patterns are maybe a little bit similar, and you can manage the outlier view in the same manner that you do burn rate. So yeah, feel free to get in there, kick this around, see if you can pick up anything interesting here, and also if there's anything you'd like to see or your general impressions, feel free to leave comments, join our Slack or our Telegram channel. I think Slack is invite only right now, but join the Telegram and join the discussions and let us know if you want to join Slack. We can get you an invite because we'd love to hear what you think. We need your impressions. Finally, real quick, we have this little share module now that we just added. That'll hopefully make it easier to share these charts or download a JPEG. And there's several more personalization features that we're working on that are in the works, so keep your eye out for that as well. But for now, feel free to check it out, dive in, mess with it, let us know what you think. We'd love to hear your impressions. We're building this for you to make your trading experience better and hopefully bring more clarity to the market. So anything we can do to help in that regard is why we're here. So don't be shy. Let us know. Talk to you soon.